Hey everybody, my name is Andy Heggenstaller. I'm a digital service manager at Pioneer working in the states of Minnesota and Wisconsin. I'm here today with Pioneer Territory Manager Zach Greenberg from southern Wisconsin to talk a little bit about field scouting with the Encirca Pro crop health imagery. So what is Encirca Pro? It's a mobile app with several different features all focused on field scouting. We've got satellite imagery to track crop health and performance. We've got nitrogen monitoring for corn, the ability to enter, change, and access planting plans field by field, and also field by field daily weather information. So all that is in Encirca Pro, and Zach and I are gonna talk today specifically about satellite imagery. We're really entering that period of the year where having that ability to track what's going on in the field is potentially really powerful and can help us make some important decisions. So you've heard me say crop health index. What is that? Well, essentially, we take images that are collected on every field in North America almost every day. We process them through an algorithm that uses the near infrared light and the green light that's reflected from the canopy, and we're able to call out and really highlight where is the crop canopy very dense and green and where is it very sparse and yellow. And so we make these really intuitive images that let us essentially see differences in the health of the crop canopy across the field. We released this imagery within Encirca Pro middle of last summer, and we had a lot of really great examples where we were able to identify problems in fields that we maybe wouldn't have known about before. We were also able to track the progress of issues in fields throughout the season. For 2018 growing season, we've released a full commercial version of the Encirca Pro crop health imagery, and Zach's here with me today to talk about what he's been seeing this early summer in southern Wisconsin. Tell us what you're seeing, Zach.
All right, thanks, Andy. All right, we're going to look at two images from southern Wisconsin. In this first image, this was a dairy that had a lot of heavy equipment crisscrossing the field between fall and spring. So you may notice some of those yellow streaks. Those yellow streaks are a surefire sign of compaction, where the crop is just having a harder time growing and trying to get to that stage where the rest of the crop is. So clearly a difference in those yellow areas. But what I want to draw your attention to is that northwest corner of the field where the image is showing a dark green, blue in the crop health imagery, in the crop health index. That's a healthy section of the field, and it happens to be the area where they did a fall application of manure. Now, go and kind of check out the east and south side of the field, and that's going to be where they did a spring applied application for manure. Now, the two differences there are showing a clear discrepancy between the crop health for where fall applied manure was and then the crop health for where the spring applied was. So really a great example of how this software is helping growers make decisions about how to manage their crops. In this case, that producer is actually going to variable rate some nitrogen over the east and south parts of the field to help bring it back up to where that northwest side is going. And in our second example, you can see that two different kind of sets of colors in this field. On the west side, we have a little more of a darker green, and that represents P0574, which was planted on April 26th. And on the east side of the field, we have a planting date of the same hybrid, same population. Planting date on that was May 1st. So what we're showcasing here with Encirca Pro is that that earlier planted P0574 is faring much better, with 5-6 days of a head start, and clearly is leading the way at this point. Now, no management decisions are really going to play into this, but it kind of sets that expectation for us going forward into the growing season and certainly at harvest, that west side of the field is just going to fare a little bit better. So two really great examples of how we use this software daily and how our customers use this software. So Andy, if a customer is curious and wants to know how to get started with Encirca Pro, how would they go about doing that?
Awesome. Thanks, Zach. Two really great examples there, like you said, from southern Wisconsin. So if you see something here that catches your interest and like to learn more about Encirca Pro, talk to your local Pioneer sales professional. They can get you set up. This is, as we said, a mobile app, so it's available for both Android and Apple devices. Talk to your local Pioneer rep if you're interested. He can help you get your account set up, get your fields enrolled as easy as 1, 2, 3, and you can begin to use some of these scouting features that Zach and I talked about today, particularly the imagery. Thanks a lot, Zach.